Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Hullet. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, what a ball! And he's there to retrieve it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Drogba. Bale. And here's Hullet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He won't be happy with that one. Quarter of an hour played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And this is Figo. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Succumbs to the pressure. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's got away. In with the challenge. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot at goal! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Fenerbahce have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? Bale tries making a foray down the right. And it's Bale. And he skips past his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Van der Sar comes out and deals with it. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Oh, what a... And it's hit the woodwork and out! Could be danger here. He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Pretty robust defending.
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Figo. Drogba. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it. He rises! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Al Nassr really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rijkaard. Bale is onto it in a flash. Bale. Pull it. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Tries to get it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Yaya Toure.
2 added minutes has been
Thuram
indicated.
is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bale. Short changes him with that pass. Seedorf. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Al Nassr get the second half started. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Figo. Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gattuso. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And this is Drogba. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cafu. Ronaldo is onto this. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a little off target. Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it out wide. Thuram. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bale. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Eto'o. Al Nassr can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And that is a little undercooked. Gullit takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now it's Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Van Dijk. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bale. That's beautifully weighted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Eto'o.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 14,
Neymar.
Messi. Number 2,
Good ball, good take.
Gattuso. Coming on the field.
That has been
Number
cut short.
11, Nedved. Number
Davids.
9, Mbappe.
Now it's Neymar.
17, Bebeto. Number 23.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Number 26.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Substitution in progress. There will be 1 minute.
Yaya Toure. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. And he's onside. Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is the last effort of the game. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And if you do have a chance,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Fenerbahce can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some...